Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't noticed already, last game I did a couple of boo-boos. First one, I didn't change the Mythos Pact for the City of Archives. I accidentally left it on Heart of the Elders. And I blame that because I really just so excited to play. And second issue, I was thinking after I finished the game, I was thinking, wait, did I play it wrong? Because we at the first 5 turns we weren't allowed to actually have we were not allowed to have items out. But I was thinking, okay, items like the artifacts that Ursula has or the guns and weapons that Leo has. But then I realized, oh wait, I think I accidentally the fine clothes I put out would have to be an item, and I'm sure that would not have worked. So, oopsies. But, oh well, we can't really exactly go back now. So, this time we're doing Steps of Yoth. Now that we got our human bodies back. So, yep, okay. Let's see, then we're going to go interlude. If the process backfired, it didn't. So that happened if something backfired, we gained a random 1. If it was a +1 or a elder sign, we suffer no ill effects. If it was a skull token or any number token other than +1, we gain an out-of-body experience weakness, which we didn't. Or if we read a cult token, elder thing, or auto fail, then you're stuck in a body of Yithrin. Alright, check the chaos bag in the campaign log. If all the following are true, the investigator reads a mine recovered. If there are 2 more tablet tokens in the chaos bag, there isn't. If we rescued Alonso, there is. If the custodian was under the investigator's control when the previous scenario ended, which we did, but we don't have the 2 tokens, so we can't get it. Alright, next one. The narrow steps on the other side of the stone doorway seem almost endless, though a dim red glow emanates from deeper within the cavern. No matter how many steps you traverse, the red glow does not brighten. It almost seems to grow more distant with each step, mocking your tenacity. After a short while, you come to a small ledge where a stone gate bars your passage deeper in the cavern. The gate bars a familiar carved pattern, faded from the ages and disrepair, seeping with an oddly discolored porcelains. Check your supplies. If any investigator has chalk, he may read the way is open, which we have chalk. The situation sparks your memory and you consult the expedition journal. The pattern is similar to the one in the Etzlu ruins. Using your chalk and drawings in your journal of reference, you restore the glyph in its entirety. The grooves glow brightly once more and the stone gate lifts on its own, and you are able to continue onward. You suffer no ill effects. Check your supplies. If the investigator as a group cross off 1 provision per investigator. If they cannot cross 1 off, choose an investigator to reload on rations. So, we only have 1 more provisions left. And, so we'll get rid of that. We're out of provisions. And who we're going to give it to? I'm going to give it to Leo because he requires a lot of resources to start getting going. So, Ursula is going to be low on rations. Hours later, you're almost too weary to go on. Every inch of your body aches with immense pain. There's nothing less than this desolate can to eat but the occasional wild mushrooms, and the temptation galls at your insides. You can't tell which are toxic and which are healthy. Begin the next scenario, you start with 3 fewer resources, which is why she only starts with 2. Check your supplies. Each investigator with medicine may cross off 1 of her supplies to choose to remove a poison weakness. And that's what we're doing. We have 1 medicine, which we got in the very beginning of the game, to get rid of this poison right here. So that's gone. Alright. After descending hundreds and hundreds of steps, you decide to stop and rest. Though your watch tells you that night has fallen, the lack of natural sky is starting to affect your internal clock. With no flight ledge in sight, each member of your party claims one of the many narrow steps to sleep on. Check your supplies. Each investigator blanket reads restful sleep. which we both got blankets. The long Though you long for a proper bed, at least your blanket protects you from the frigid cold that permeates the cavern. When morning arrives, your body longs for more sleep, but you know you must press onward and reach the nexus as fast as you can. You suffer no ill effects. So, that was the interlude. And now, we go into the depths. Oh, I should say what we updated our character. Leo, I gave, he has a, he had originally three experience left over, so we got 7, so I put 2 flamethrowers in here, so that's going to be fun when that comes up. Which is probably one of the most powerful weapons, that's why it costs 5 each. Ursula, I gave her higher education and studious because she already has most of the stuff she needs, and I was like, okay, let's find some permanent items. Higher education is a really good item who's also been tabooed, but I was like, I haven't really been using it lately, so let's go ahead and grab it. And studious allows us to begin a game with 1 additional card in your open hand. Alright, scenario 7, the depths of Yoth. Intro 1. Several hours after you wake, your laborious descent pays dividends. The red glow emanent from the bottom of the steps grows brighter with each step. The stone floor finally levels off, and the choking tunnel walls open to reveal a labyrinthine network of immense, far-reaching caverns. Littering throughout the caverns are ruins of a vast city, of likes you have never seen. The elaborate stone architecture has been worn away by the ages of abandonment, but you sense there's a history here that runs deeper than you can even fathom. When you turn around to question Yog-Sothoth, you notice a faint yellow glow in her eyes, her pupils narrowed and contracted. Yoth, the last refuge of Valusia, she quietly intones. Just then, a terrifying roar echoes through the cavern. The walls and floor shake with tremendous force, and the red glow that permeates the area brightens. A flood of hisses emerges from the tunnels all around you. Yog-Sothoth walks to the edge of the nearby precipice and looks out at the vast depths. He is here. I feel his presence. The father of serpents, Yig. If you're forged in your own path, proceed to intro 2. If Yog-Sothoth's faith restored, skip to intro 3. Otherwise, skip to intro 4. Alright. So, since her faith is restored, sorry, got loogie in my mouth, we go to intro 3. You approach Yog-Sothoth and rest a hand on her shoulders. Your companion takes a deep breath and turns to face you. Her eyes cast downward in shame, and they have returned to their normal color. I'm sorry I have brought you to your ruin. He called out to me long ago, told me of my heritage, of my people, and I did his bidding willingly. She clutches her fist, her gaze meeting yours. But now I realize I was wrong. Humanity deserves its time on Earth, and you may have inherited it from far more powerful forces. Oops. Where was I? Humanity deserves its time on Earth, and you may have inherited it from far more powerful forces. But it's humanity's time, not theirs. You don't completely understand what she is saying, but you understand the implication. Whatever Yog-Sothoth truly is, she is on your side. A calm silence lingers between you, an unspoken bond that joins you as one. We must get to the Nexus and prevent the serpents from recovering the relic, she explains after a few moments, breaking the silence. You nod in agreement. So, had we not did all what we did, and didn't bring her faith back into humanity, she would actually turn into a snake person and actually would attack us and steal the relic. But because we didn't, she's on our side. So, and this is quite interesting, the setup. So, in this one, we're constantly going to be going down floor after floor after floor, and that's what this is right here. We're on the first floor of the depths of Yoth. But we start, and this one in the agenda is actually how much Yig hates us. Now we have 4 marks on Yig's Fury, and that gives us the second lowest one. Now, if we didn't have any Yig's Fury, we would actually remove Yig and the Pit Warrens out from the entire game, which means basically Yig has no qualms with us. He's like, yeah, he's all right. But since I did kill a snake and a snake person, he's basically only a little bit pissed. But if we actually started like killing snakes left and right, this would go down. We'll start at a much later agenda, and things will go bad real quick. Just how much, because depending on how much Yig hates you. Because there's 1 to 5 tally marks, there are no changes made, and we set everything up as normal. If the Harbinger's still alive, which he is, he sits outside of play. Okay. So, let's see here. One moment. So I need to put the Relic of Ages back into Ursula's deck. Forgot to do that. Alright. So there's also a pursuit area that's unique into the scenario. Basically, every time we go down a level, we wipe the board. And any of the enemies that are still trying to get to us will go to the pursuit area. And the pursuit area is basically they're a level above us, but there will be effects that they'll come after us. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the music before I always forget. Alright, so let's look at the agenda first. Slowly and cautiously you begin your descent into the red-lit caverns of Yoth. It is quiet and only crumbling of stone, and your echoing footsteps can be heard in the tunnels surrounding you. And we have 3 turns before it turns. And then there's only one act deck. Journey into the Nexus. If there are no clues on your location, explore. So we need to explore all our locations, and this needs to actually have some clues on it. At the end of the round, if the investigators at the steps of Yoth possess the required number of clues, they may advance. And we need 3 per investigator, so we need 6. Be aware, any investigator who is not at the steps of Yoth will be defeated. So before we advance, we would have to make sure everyone's there. Alright, so let's start with Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets 425. Thompson. That'll be good. I don't need another Darren. I don't even have an ally. I'm getting the Thompson out. So let's get 1, 2. Okay, that's really good. I really like this. So we got Leo, Beat Cop, a couple of other items. So let's put these all back in. Alright, and Ursula starts with 6 because her Sturdius. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discs, Dr. Heliosper, Key of Yeast. Okay, this is really good. So yeah, I like all of this. The problem is she doesn't really have that good a great of a thing to put all this out. But yeah. So let's say. Alright, yeah, I think I'm actually going to keep what she has. Honestly, maybe I should have given her the 3. Because I could use my resources to get more automatically from being up there. But it is what it is. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with Leo. So we start at Abandoned Site. This is one of the random 10 locations in the game that we put out, and we're going to constantly start exploring. And there actually is no treacheries in the exploration deck, so sweet. So X is a Shroud of X. X is the current depth level, which we're at depth level 1, so we're up by 2 and 3. Let's look at any of these bad signs. X is the Skull is X. X is the current depth level. Cultist, reveal another token if you fail. Each enemy location If you feel each serpent enemy at your location or connected location heals 2 damage. Or tablet, reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 clue. That tablet's really bad, but we don't have any. And if there's an elder thing, -2. But if there's 3 or more vengeance points in the victory, you automatically fail instead. So it's mostly -2 plus the that skull. So first things first, we're going to use Leo's special ability to bring out Leo DeLuca. So he's at 4 now, because that was his free ability. Let's see. Then we're going to play Emergency Cash. Just taps that to give us 3 resources. We're at 3. Oof. Alright, how do I want to do this? I want to make sure we get enough money to get the Thompson out, because we're going to need it. So I can do 2 actions to get 6, then explore 1. So let's do 2 actions to get 2 resources. Now we're down to 1. We're at 5. It's not going to get anything that we need, unfortunately. Let's see. Ursula, you could probably grab 2 of these and then move. But I also want you to get some items out. So I think we'll get her items out the next time. I think she's going to start working on getting out of here. Or do I just get her grab 1 clue? And then next time we start getting out. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So Leo, go ahead and grab 1 more. So he's done for his turn. Ursula, we're going to do 1 of your actions. So you start at 2 to bring out 1. And then we are going to bring out Key of Yeast. This is a level 5 experience card. This is the first time I was able to bring it out. You get +1 to each of your skills for each horror on Key of Yeast, which there's 4. Place any amount of horror that would be forced on you. Place that horror on the Key of Yeast. So anytime she gets horror, it's going to go in here instead. After it leaves play, discard 10 cards. So her skills is going to go up for every enemy she has. And that's starting to get a little loud. Alright. I could use Eureka and help us find a card that could help us. So I think we're going to do this. No, I want to use Eureka on the harder areas. So let's just grab another resource. And that'll be the end of our first turn. This part of ours right here. Alright, so everyone gets 1 more resource. 1, 1. Alright, and then Ursula, you get the Relic of Ages. And Leo, you get Psychosis. If I take 1 horror, I take 1 damage. Alright. So, put 1 Doom in. And then Leo, you get a Fang of Yig. That's not good. I was like, next turn I'll get the weapon out. Looks like I needed to do it this turn. Okay. Let's grab this thing. And he's going to be right on Leo. And that Fang. While Fang is engaged with a poison investigator that cannot play cards or commit cards to test case. Okay, so it's not going to, okay. That's fine. +1 damage. I could use the Vicious Blow to kill him off, but we'll figure out how we want to do that. And then Ursula, Lost in the Wilds, test 3 will. If you fail, take 1 horror for each point you fail and add Lost in the Wilds in your threat area. So that's not too bad. If I fail, I can put something in here. You may not move or explore. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it by 0. So let's see what happens. Can I use higher education? I could, but I don't want to. We get Cultist, reveal another token. Skull, it's a -1, so we do fail by 1. You take 1 horror. So that horror goes directly onto Yeast, and now all our points is up by 1. And we can't explore or move. So it sucks to be us, but it is what it is. Alright. So if I use Vicious Blow, or I can use 1, 2, 3 to bring out Beat Cop for free, which I think I'm going to do. Bring out Beat Cop. So I'm at 5 against his 3, so we're up by 2. I can use this to be up by 2 more. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use Vicious Blow. This is a level up version. Gives me 2 fight points, and if I'm successful, I deal additional damage, and plus 2 damage if it succeeds by 2 or more. So that gives us, so we're at 5, 7. We're up by 4. As long as we're up by 2, we kill him. And that's, yep, that's up by 2. So we kill him. So he's discarded, and that's one of his one action. Looks like we're going to be staying here for a bit. So I have 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to get 2 more resources and put out the Thompson for all the rest of my actions. So sweet. Basically, every time I shoot with the Thompson, I'm going to get resources back. So that's not a bad idea. Ursula. Let's see. Let's gain 1 resource and pay it to bring out the discs. And she can have 2 accessories because of her Relic Hunter. So she got a resource, so she has 1 extra action. So she is going to explore. She's up by 4. And she gets a +1. And so we pass. So she gets, oh, not explore, get that. So end of the turn, end of your turn, which discards this. We each get 1, 1, 1. Ursula, you get Inquiring Mind. Leo, you get another Leo DeLuca. Alright, so next turn. Put this down. Leo, you get Ancestral Fear. Either +1 Doom, which we will. 1 Doom on your location. That's fine, actually. And it gains Surge, and it has Surge. Put Jindal and Vasa into play. Each Serpent gets +1 Fight and +1 Evade. At the end of the round, discard 1 copy. Next to the agenda. So I'll put it right there. Ursula, you get Crippling Poison. No one's poisoned, but it still has a Surge. Treat each of your non-weakness items, which is both of these, as if they were blank. So Key of Yeast has become is not useful anymore. Okay, that's fine. How do we want to do this? I kind of want to get Ursula to get the last one and move. So that's what we're going to do. Ursula's going to explore. She's up by 3 because this is no longer in effect. And we get it. So, and now she's going to explore. And that is Crumbling Precedents, which is not connected. Here we go. Forked Path. Yeah, pretty sure it goes back and forth. Yep. There's 4 clue tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you explore while at the forked path, check your supplies. If you have a map, continue drawing cards until you have drawn 2 connecting locations. Put them both in. Oh, that's cool. But who has the map? It's Ursula. Alright. So she uses her free movement. So she did that, grabbed the last one, explored. So she's going to use her free movement, get that. She's up by 2. which is fine. 0. She gains another one. And for her last one, she's going to explore again. Cultist. Skull, we get it. That's the end of her turn. Alright, Leo. Leo's gonna move one action. Oh, this guy goes away. Leo's moving one action to move. He's up by 1. Do we have to worry about anything? No. Other than the Elder Sign and the Elder thing and the Elder thing and the auto fail. So he uses 2 actions to explore. So he gets 1. And does another one. So, nope. That does not work. And he is using his very last action to explore once again. Which is a skull, which is only a -1, so he gets it. Alright, Ursula. You're still done too. So this will go away at the end, so let's go ahead and put up that end. Let's give him resources. 1. Leo gets a 45 automatic. Ursula, you get an ornate bow. That could be helpful. 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's set up a new turn. Doom, which actually goes in, which also clears off from this. The Serpent's ruins are ancient, decrepit, and devoid of life. Nearly all their structures have collapsed, but the evidence of their great cities remain. Along with the statues and idols of their gods, this realm must have been abandoned long ago. Find the enemy that is in pursuit with the highest evade, spawn at the location where the investigators begin their depth level. There is no one in the pursuit, and this goes away at the end of the round. Yeah, that goes away at the end of the round. Alright. Horrific descents. Hisses begin to emanate from the tunnels all around you. Snake eyes glare at you from the dark as you attempt to avoid encountering the creatures that remain in this realm. You weave in and out of the narrow tunnels and hide behind broken down walls and crumbling pillars. So they're getting slowly closer to us. So, Leo, you get Ill Omens. Place 1 Doom in here. And both of us get 1 fear, which I'm gonna put on Leo, and we have to put on the Key of Ys. And then Ursula, you get a Brood of Yig. So we're gonna use our discs to automatically kill it. Don't have to worry about it. Alright. Okay, Ursula, go ahead and use your map. When you explore forest, check your supplies. If you have the map, draw on 2 cards until you have 2 drawn connecting location if possible. Put those both location and move to 1. So that's one of her actions to do. So she gets Crumbling Precedence, which is 1 right there. And the City of Serpents. While the City of Serpents has no clues, it is considered in the victory display for the purpose of counting vengeance. So there's 2 clues in here. Alright, so this is going to be quite an awkward way. So it looks like it goes here. Looks like it goes here. And this goes right here, I believe. Yep. When attempting to explore, test 4 will. If you fail, test 3 feet. If you fail, test 2 strength. If you fail to your death and are killed. You're successful for any of these tests. You explore as usual. So we do not really want to grab those. But do we have enough to get? We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so she's going to move right here. She's going to explore again, which has to be at the Yoth. So let's test our will. Our will is 5. So we're up by 1. 0, so we pass. We don't have to worry about that, which is the Caverns of Yoth. So it kind of goes... Wait, did I do that wrong? Yes, I did. I was... Oh, I screwed up big time. So I was supposed to be using... The exploration deck was here. I thought that was the exploration deck. Crap baskets. Alright, so we're just going to explore, because the last thing would have been the Steps of Yoth, which is exactly what we're looking for. So we actually made it harder for ourselves, ironically. So she goes here, and it looks like it's also connected to this and this, but we're not going to worry about it. But yeah, we should remember that the Steps of Yoth has those double parallels. When added to the current depth level, if it possesses 10 clues as a group, the investigators cuts the rope off from his or her supplies. Add 1 additional resource to the depth level. So basically you would use rope to get down 2 levels instead of 1. So Leo's turn. And so for her last action, she's just going to go ahead and grab 1 resource. Leo is going to go 1, 2. And then he has 2 actions left. What does he want to do? I think it's best for him to use 2 actions to grab 2 more resource. 1, 2. And then we're going to go down. At the end of the round, if the investigators have stepped of Yoth, so it's at the end of the round, so it doesn't matter. So as long as we're at the end. So... before we go to the end of the round, we all get 1 resource. 1, 1. Leo, you get a vicious blow. Cool, that's amazing. That's what you need. Ursula, you get fine clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're at top ones. That's fine. We reset, and it's the end of the round. So we play 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 clues. Flip this over. Add 1 resources to the current depth level. So we're at level 2 now. If you're playing campaign, if your level is 5+, you are playing in the campaign mode. Go to R2. Otherwise, form the following. So when you play this game as a standalone, there is no ending. You just try to go as far down as you can. Each investigator who is not at Steps of Yoth is left behind is defeated. Move each enemy in play into pursuit. Remove all doom locations from play. Oop. Nope. 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 Yeah. Set each side location in play into the... Set each location in play and in the to the side out of play. Okay. Set. My head's all loosey-goosey right now. I don't know why. Set each location in play in the exploration deck out of. So these all boom go away. These all go in. Deck. Draw a random set aside location other than the Steps of Yoth. Put it into play. Place it there. So our new starting location is the City of Serpents. That's not good. Create a new exploration deck considering the Steps of Yoth in 4 random locations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and put this over here, but we won't do that. All right. Exploration deck, and flip this back. Alright. So new turn. We get put 1 right here. And Leo, you get Creeping Surgeon. There's no poison. You get Fang of Yig again. So sup. And Ursula, you get a Brood of Yig. So lovely. So let's put 1 on him so we know that's the brood. Alright. I think this is fine. We can deal with this. Alright. Who wants to go first? I'll have Leo go first so we can deal with all these enemies. Leo is going to exhaust Beat Cop to do 1 damage to Beat Cop, and then 1 damage to the Fang of Yig. Well, that's a free action. Alright. Then we're going to use one of our Thompsons, which gives us a resource. So we got this 3/3 on here. You get +2 fight, and do 1 extra damage to the Fang of Yig. So we'll do 2 damage if we get this, which we should. So I'm at 5, 7, so I'm up by 4. We'll go put this down to 3. So we have Cultist, Skull. Skull's -2, so we pass. And that kills the Fang of Yig. Careful with that. And then we're going to attack this one who's at Ursula. Put one of the Thompsons in. And he only has, well, he has 3 health too. I didn't realize that. Oh. We can just punch him too. Oh, Cultist sign. -1. So, we hit him for 2 damage. We hit him for 2 damage. It's +1 fight for each kind, and then we're just going to punch him in the face. So let's use our Darren for this, so we get a good amount on him. Get -1, so bam, we killed him too. I didn't want to use all my Thompson's bullets on these guys. And we get to draw a card. Expedition Journal. Oh, that's first time we had it. And you know what? This is the first time we can actually use it. So we're going to do 1 to put out the Expedition Journal. We can take an additional action to explore, which we can't explore because of these things, but if we probably will because we're going to be exploring a lot. Alright, his last action, he's going to investigate. So could you help us? Yeah, she's going to play Eureka. So increase our to, so we're up by 1. Reveal another one. Reveal another one. There, we got it. Oop. So we got 1. That was our last action, and that means she gets to look 3 top cards for deck. She wants. Shortcut isn't going to help us at all. She's going to take Guts. This is the one place where Shortcut probably won't help us. I mean, it probably could, but it's not going to be as useful as anything else. Oh yeah, I forgot Psychosis. Didn't we get Psychosis? So I should take 1 direct damage because of Psychosis. Because I got that horror from earlier. Alright. Ursula, it is your turn. She's going to spend 1 to put out Fine Clothes. Even if it's not going to help us with the parlay, it's also going to at least gives us damage mitigation. That's 2. Then she's going to play Dr. Elliot Hallowitz, which we're going to put her down here, and look the top 9 cards. Did I shuffle? I should have. Let's see if we can find a relic. That'll be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Watch, I don't get no relic. She's full of relics, but she can't find any relics. Alright. Well, she's just gonna take, in case we take damage. one left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's just going to go ahead and explore. She's at 7, so we're up by 4. 0. So now we have 2 vengeance points on the display pile because of that City of Serpents. Alright, that's the end of her action. So we all get 1/1. So Ursula, you get the thing that follows. Oh no. That ain't so bad actually. Because it's going to go right to her. And then, Leo, you get, I'm out of here. Put 1 token in. Leo, you get Deep Dark. Only 1 clue may be discovered from each location by each investigator each round. And then Ursula, Curse of Yig. You get -1 health. That's not necessarily so bad. So, alright. Let's go with Leo again. And we're going to use the Thompson. Gets +1, and this has 2 bullets left. To shoot the thing that follows. And that goes back up. I think we're up by a pretty good amount. -3, so he's at 6. I'm at 5, 6, so yeah, I beat it. We killed the thing that follows, and shuffle back into the deck, her deck. That thing's more of an annoyance than anything. And then he's going to use his free action to explore. Is it connected? Yep. When you explore, check your supplies. So there's 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we need to explore before do anything. So he does. So actually, how do we want to do this? So I killed, move. Let's just do our last reaction to get rid of this, so it doesn't become a problem. All right, Ursula. You're gonna move 1, which gives you a free explore. Unless it's an auto fail, we should get this, and even if it's not, we should get this. But because of Deep Dark, we can't get any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she'll use her last 2 actions to gain 2 resource. Alright, now Deep Dark goes away. We each get 1 resource. Let's get rid of actually these. Get rid of another 3 because he's going to be pretty good in resource. In fact, I think I should start giving him Keen Eye or something so he can start using his resource for other things. Goes to 3, goes to 4. Ursula, you find another Eureka. Leo, you get Darren. Alright, so this flips. You pass through a cracked earthen clearing that once might have been a plaza. Standing half collapsed in the center of the plaza are remains of a stone foundation, dry as a bone. At the very bottom of the foundation's basin is a glob of black, syrupy ooze. Find the enemy in the pursuit with the highest fate. There is no enemies in pursuit. Check your supplies. If the investigator has a canteen, you can collect the strange liquid or not go anywhere near that. So we don't have a canteen, so it's not like we can do that. Agenda 3. You're convinced now these caverns are without end. They must span the entirety of the subterranean layer of Earth. Will you ever reach Nexus? Will you ever make it home? We really need to get going. We're at 3 already. Everything's been really passing us by. But that's fine. That's fine. Leo, you get Eater of the Depths. Put a random set-aside location into play and spawn them. The heck is that thing? The bridge over Nakai, which isn't connected to anything. which it's going to be hard to. So it's not connected to any of our paths, but the Eater of Depths. It's like a giant ass snake with 2 victory points. 6 health. So let's just use this big thing. Or, no, let's use this. Because I want to use that for Yig. So this thing is right there. You can see it. Unfortunately, he's not connected to any of us, so he's kind of stuck right there. He's also massive. Alright. And then Ursula. Serpent's Eye. If there's no serpents in pursuit, gain Surge. There's no serpent enemies in pursuit. So it's Surge. Test Will 1. It's X difficulty. So I take 2 horror. This I could lose my Key of Yeast. So it's at a 3 versus my didn't I just give or Eureka? I was like, okay, she'll play Eureka. So she's up by 3. So yep, we got it. I didn't need Eureka, but 1, 2, 3, and she's going to grab Deduction. Alright. So we have that. Yep. Alright. So we'll have Ursula go down first, and she's going to play Deduction. So she has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up by 5. Auto fail. So she'll play another Deduction. Lovely. Colts. Elder Thing. Oh, we passed. There are 3 more victory. There isn't, so thank goodness. Sweetgrass, and yeah, we passed by 2. So that's 4. Yeah, we definitely passed. Get all of it. So we can get out of here. This level, we just need to find it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is going to go ahead and explore Steps of Yoth, which would be from over there, so that's crap. Bright Canyons. That's not good either. She goes over here, and that is connected to that thing. After you enter, if you're poisoned, take 1 damage. If you have binoculars, discover 2 clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already have 6. We can get to the depths of Yoth if we go this way. How many times will I have to kill him? Do I have Vicious Blow? I don't think I... Yeah, I do have Vicious Blow. I think I can kill it. So let's see if I can. I'll have to do 2 movement to get over there, then I can hit him twice. I'll hit him... So how would I do that? If only I had shortcut to put it down. So I can hit him twice with this. I'll give him 4 damage. My Vicious Blow will give me a plus 5, 6 damage, and then also beat up. So yeah, I think we can kill that stupid thing. But also she can evade him, but she can't evade him because she'll be right over him. Alright. So Ursula, what would you like to do? Let's go ahead and get rid of Curse of Yig then, for Ursula. That's a +2 difficulty for each vengeance point, so it's up 4. So she's at 5, so she's up by 1. She's going to play Guts. So she's up by 3. Skull, we got it. And she gains a card. That goes away. Alright. Your turn, Leo. 1, 2. And this thing is massive, so it's not going to go there. It's going to hit everyone. And we are going to spend 1 45 times to shoot at, and we're going to use Vicious Blow. So how much do we have? We have 5, 7, 8, 9. We're up by 4. And we have -2, so we're up by 2. So we just did, how much damage did we just do? So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage on it. And we're going to shoot it again, this time using Darren. This means this goes away. We used all our Thompson, but we got all our resources back doing it. For his last action, he's going to shoot it. He gets -1. Oh, so boom, boom, boom. Eater of Death came out, and he is killed. And he goes to the victory display. Alright, and that's the end of our turn. So we just get 1, 1, 1, 1. Ursula, you get emergency cash. Leo, you get another beat cop. And this goes away. Oh wait, did I draw a card for my Darren? No, I didn't. So he'd get an expiring presence, which can be very helpful. Alright. So Doom. I keep going in there. So Leo, you get Ill Omen. Place 1 Doom at the location. Get 1 horror, so we'll put a Doom at my location, and I get 1 horror, and I'm going to put it on Beat Cop. And then Ursula, tests feat 1 plus difficulty. If you fall, take 2 damage. So her feat's at 6. 6 against 3, so we're up by 3. Plus 1, so doesn't do anything. We jump the gap. All right. Our turn. So this could definitely get us to the depths of Yoth. So it's at 4 though. Should I use that? I really think Ursula should be the one doing this. So let's have her do that. So Ursula is going to move. And she gets a free action for doing so. So it's a 4. So we're up by 2. And we get an auto fail. So that means we're staying in this level for another one, that's for sure. So she's going to search again. Up by 2. Got a 0. She gets 1. She searches one more time. Come on. She gets a cultist and a -1, so she gets it. So that's the last of her actions. I guess that's fine. Leo will use 4 to bring out .45 automatic. No, actually, before you do that, use your free action to put out another beat cop. And then we're going to spend 1 action to put on that. There. We have 2 cops. We're going to do a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and use the free exploration to explore Caverns of Yoth. Put clues equal to the current depth level. So he moves over here. Does he? Yes, he does. So, but the thing is, we don't want that. So we're going to move back 1 action, and then explore again, which is the last thing, and that's the Steps of Yoth. Which I'm not going to put all these locations out because we know we're going to get out of here soon anyway. So that's 1 left. And he is going to draw a card. Alright, another I'm out of here, which we don't really need. Okay. Ursula, go back to 3. This is at 4. One resource, one resource. Let's actually give him a... There we go. Ursula, you get discs, which will be helpful. And Leo, you get Ishtaka, which isn't going to be helpful unless you get rid of a peacock. Yeah, and I think I like peacock. Put 2 peacocks than 1 Ishtaka. Wow, Ishtaka. Yeah, we'll use Ishtaka as fodder. Alright. 1 doom. Leo, you find Serpent's Ire. There's no one in pursuit. You find a Pit Warden. If it's in play, spawn Pit Warden if Yig's in play. Otherwise, put a Warden in the pursuit area. So he's in the pursuit area. The pursuit area we'll put right here. And Ursula, you get a Brood of Yig. Lovely. Alright. So, Leo's going to move up for 1. He's going to hit Beat Cop to hit the Brood. And we're going to spend 1 of our 45 automatic to damage it, and we're going to use Inspiring Presence, which gives us... He gets +1 fight for each vengeance. There's 2 vengeance, so he's at 4 fight. So I'm at 1, 2, and then Expired Presence gives me 3. So we're up by 3. Well, actually, plus those 2, actually. Auto fail. Exactly what I needed. So we're going to shoot again for 2. So what we were at. So I'm at 1, 2, 3. I'm up by 3. 0. So we shoot. Oh, that was supposed to be a 1. Alright, we'll shoot him, kill him. I didn't even put his item out because he was going to die so quick. So then we move him back. I was hoping my Inspiring Presence will heal, and he's going to draw a card. Lone Wolf. Lovely. Alright, Ursula. Your turn. You're going to move down 1. You have 2 left. And then you're going to go ahead and spend 1 for discs of Ivna. So that's... Should I use the Relic of Ages? Yeah. We're going to spend 2 more for our last action to put down the disc Relic of Ages. I've never used it. Test Will or Lore. If you succeed, we'll remove 1 Doom. If you fail, add 1 Doom. So how many do we have? We're up by 2 if we do this. And then I can use this to be up by 2. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to get rid of one of these Dooms. So we're up by 4. And we get a +1. Sweet. So this goes away. That's the first time I've ever actually used the Relic of Ages. Alright, so we all get 1 resource. 1, 1. This goes up. B-Cup's about to die, unfortunately. Ursula, you get the thing that follows, which puts him over here. And then you get Guard Dog, which we really shouldn't need Guard Dog anymore. I really should get him out of my deck. Alright, end of turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they possess the recommended clues, they may advance. So we spend 6. Add 1 resource. So we're at level 3. So these guys move out. Move each enemy, including the thing that follows, into the pursuit area. So I'll put him over there. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be using these locations since I know about them. Steps. Okay, let's put this outside. So locations play. Draw a random set aside. So put these all back in. New location, Bright Cavern. So bam, bam. If you have binoculars, which we do, I think Leo has binoculars, which he does. Yep. You can automatically gain 2 clues for free. That's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Steps of Yoth. Put that in. These are out. And shuffle these. All right. So, put a doom on. Leo, you get lost in the wilds. Let's see. Could you help us out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do, we will not have our education, but I think we're fine because the key. So we're going to use Inquire in Mind to help you. So you're up by 1. So you're up by 4. And we get a 0. Goes away. And Ursula, you get another Pit Warden. Place it in the pursuit area. So he's in pursuit as well. All right. Okie dokie. Now, how do we want to do this? Alright. I think it's best that we have Leo go first. Since he has a map, so he'll use the map to gain 2 clues for free. But we can only do that once. So he's up by 1? So we're going to use Leo to be up by 2. And we get -2, so it's a good thing we went up by 2. Could you help us? In fact, I think she will. We don't need connected dots. That's not going to really help us. So we'll be up by 3. And boom, got it. So he has 2 actions left. We're going to do a free explore action. Steps of Yoth, which isn't connected. Fragmented path. Forked path. Who has the map? Ursula has the map. Got 4 clues on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gets shuffled back in. Continue drawing cards. So we want Ursula to get it. So Leo is going to explore again, but this time using his Ever Vigilant and secure that. So we're up by 3. And we get auto fail. We have 1 action left. Yeah. Go ahead and just be up by 1. And we failed, because that's -3. Alright. Darn it, Leo. Oh well, you were doing really good anyway. So you're gonna Ursula's turn. She's gonna move, which gives her free action. She's up by 3, or more than 4. So she gets 1. Alright, first action. Gonna go ahead and do it again. Auto fail. Next action. We get all these auto fails here, but no Elder Sign effects. +1, she gets 1. 1 more action left. Oops, I forgot, yeah. And we get Elder Sign, which we do get. That's all of our actions. We all get 1. Let's get rid of these and put 3. Ursula, you get shortcut. Leo, you get machete, which actually would be pretty good here. 4, she's at 3. Alright. Doom. Leo, you get linger. Ooh, test. We don't want to take damage, so we're gonna finally use what you've been keeping. I'm out of here. So he's at 3 against its 4. Maybe I'll. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna fail. Let's see. Cultists. Yeah, we failed. Take 2 damage. We're gonna put 1 on Leo and 1 on him. 3 on him. 1 on Leo, 1 on me. Alright. Ursula, you get Children of Valacia. So we're gonna put that in. Oops, and that goes back. Okay, our turn. Who has the map again? Ursula. So she's gonna go ahead and use one of her actions to search. Good. Investigate. 0. She gets the last clue token. Then she's going to explore, which means she puts 2 out. 1, which is Crumbling Presence, and 2, Steps of Yoth, which isn't connected. Broken Passage, which isn't, and so Halls of Heresy. While the investigator is at it, it's considered to be vengeance. Crap. When you attempt to explore, all right. So we need to go to Crumbling Precedence to get out of here. So she moves over here. And she is going to head to explore. So she tests her will. Her will is currently at 5. So we're up by 1. Yep, so she explores. And she finds Broken Passage, which you go straight to. While you explore, take your supplies. If you don't have pickaxe, place 1 doom on it. Crap baskets. Alright. So she needs to go back. So we're not gonna finish this, unfortunately, in this turn. Alright. He's gonna move 1. Then he's gonna do a free explore, which will be the Depths of Yoth. Steps of Yoth, which goes down here. He has 3 left. Spend 1 to bring out machete. And so he moves, explores. 2 actions left. He'll draw 2 cards. Adventurer and another Lone Wolf. Alright, that's the end of that turn. It's 1/1. Ursula, you get Pathfinder. Leo, you get Fire and Present. Pathfinder could actually might be a little bit helpful, so we're going to definitely take that out. Doom, it pushes. The path is blocked by a sheer rock cliff. You start to search a way around when suddenly hisses and shrieks emerge behind you, and the air is bathed in an orange firelight. The serpents are coming. One of you must climb up to safety. Find the enemy in pursuit with the highest evade value and spawn it at the location where the vessels began. So, and that would be the thing that follows. So he's back. If the scout has rope, he should be able to climb out with no silver. If the scout does not have rope, must test fight or will. Okay, so who has the best? He has 6 fight right now. Can I increase it? I can increase it, so it'll be up by 1. I can increase it with Taka to be 3. Plus my Inspiring Presence, which I do want to use. So yeah, I do want to use it. So we're going to use Istaka in Expiring Presence to beat a 5. So he's at 1, 2. It gives us 3, 4, 5. We're at 9. So we're up by 4. And that gives us just enough to pass. And the expiring presents will let me heal Peacock, so I can use them again. Suffers. Okay, so we make it to the top. The caverns are no longer quiet. The angry cries and rattling serpent creatures are all around you, urging you onward. The cavern's unnatural red glow becomes more intense. In this red light, the cities of Yoth take on another guise. No longer a source of hidden knowledge, but a place of animosity that resents your mere presence. Oh, they're getting pissy. Oh, and this goes away. Alright, we need to get out of here, woman. So, we have the thing that follows, but soon enough that will go away. But can he actually go over there? Yes, it can. So, Ursula, you are going to play Pathfinder. That's shortcut, not Pathfinder. I thought she took Pathfinder. Yeah, she... Oh. That's why I put it on here. Use Pathfinder. Gives us free movement. Which will be... We'll move her... 1. And then movement over here to 1. And then she's going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a card? How should she do it? She should grab more. There we go. Alright. Alright. We already have enough clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're so full of crap. Not interested. Look how much stuff you have. Shit. I'm just going to spend 1 to put out Lone Wolf at this point. So he has 3 actions left. And we're going to gain 3 resources for those last 3 actions. He really needs Keen Eye. Oh my god. All these resources and nothing to spend on. Well. Alright. So, end of round. He moves, which is closer, which would be here to any place that has that. Yeah. He would move to the Halls of Heresy and be able to move here next. But, we all get 1. Ursula, you get Jake Williams. Leo, you get Survival Knife. Jake Williams would be quite good to actually have him in, since we're exploring like crazy. And we 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go ahead and do this. He goes back into the pursuit area. Over here. Move all doom locations, set each side, draw a random location other than the steps of Yoth. Oh, I forgot to put a... So, bam, we're at 4. 4 depths. And we start at the abandoned site, which is also right next to Yoth, step of Yoth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put Yoth in there. Take this out. That's going to be good. Plus, it will give us enough clues to actually get there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. So. This goes back. Just put 1 in here. Leo, you get. Well, this should be 4. This should be 3. Low on supplies. We are going to go and lose 2 resources because we're already pretty good at resources. Besides, Ursula, you become another Yurse of Yig. It's always you who starts slowly turning into a snake. Yig must like you. Okay, our turn. I can't put Jake out. Can't really put anything out. So X is the amount of it, so it's at 4 shroud. So we're up by 2. So So we get 1. She's gonna search again. Gets another. And for her last action, or well, maybe last action, she's going to explore. Halls of Heresy. Is it connected? Yes, it is. So these two are connected. But we do not want to be there, so we're going to use our Pathfinder to get back here. Alright. Now, your turn, Leo. You are going to use your expedition to a free explore. Steps of Yoth. Bam. Now what? Seriously, now what? I could just constantly draw more cards. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'll get 4 resources. That's my entire turn. Nah, let's just get 3 resources and draw 1 card. He gets baited, but I was wondering when this is going to finally show up, so let's get rid of the cards we have in our hand, which is Venturer and Guard Dog. Alright. Alright, so we each get 1. Ursula, you gain Crack the Case. Leo, you get Mitch Brown. I don't think we can put Mitch Brown while we have authority as out, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. Another Doom. Alright, so Leo, you get Snakeskin. So basically all our weapons, and we can't use anything. I guess that's fine. Ursula, we're all going to take 1 damage. I'll put 1 damage on Leo. And 1 damage on her Dr. Helly Elowitz. So we don't have to worry about Ellie anymore. She's not with us. Is it direct timer? No, just take 1 hour. Alright. So, Ursula, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to move one of her actions. Move at Steps of Yoth. We have enough clues to go down. Then she's going to play 1 to play Emergency Cash Rations. And then she's going to use 3 to bring out Jake Williams. I may move or investigate without provoking attack opportunities, and when I reveal location or put a new location into play, I exhaust and draw a card, which we're doing like crazy. And she still has Curse of Yeg, because why in the hell not? And you, Mr. Leo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's draw 3. Handgun, Flamethrower, Cat Burglar, and get 1 resource. I should have just put my Flamethrower out. Oops. Oh well. End of the turn. Gain 1. Ursula, you get Connect the Dots. Leo, you get Cat Burglar. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh crap, I have too much. I have to get rid of the card. I'll just get rid of I'm out of here. Okay. So we spend 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll put another 1 down. We have 5 in there. Does that count? If your current death level is 5 plus, it's at 5. Does that mean it needs to be over 5? I think it might need to be over 5, so we're going to do that. Otherwise, for the following, that stuff, blah blah, remove Doom, remove all Doom. Okay. Where did I put the extras? There we go. And snake skirts will go away. Alright, so we start at Halls of Heresy. Well, there's an investigator here. Actually, good. And we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Footsteps of Yoth in here. This is going to be our last step. Alright, so put a Doom 1. Leo, you find deep down. We can only find one clue per location. And Ursula, Astral Fear. So we're going to put one Doom on here because it doesn't matter because it's going to flip anyway next turn. No more one clue may be discovered from each location by each investigator. So we can only find one right now, so we're stuck here. Alright, Ursula. How do we want to do this? Let's do Inquire in Mind. Because why not? +1. Gains 1. Only one clue may be discovered from each location by each investigator. So I think no one else can get it. So she has 2 actions left, and she's just gonna go ahead, draw 1, and then draw another one. Alright, that's pretty good. Leo, once again, nothing to do. But we have something even better. We're gonna bring out our flamethrower. This goes away. We have a flamethrower out now. It has 4 ammo. And machete goes away because it holds 2 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, Mitch Brown. If I put Mitch Brown in, does it get rid of one of my allies? Because he gives me 2 additional slots. I'm not sure. I would assume so. But the rule of doom, I don't think it counts, so we're not going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll just gain 3 resources for Mitch because because we're stuck here right now. And okay, resource. Ursula gets Pathfinder. Leo gets Calling in Favors. Doom gets knocked off. The shrill of 1,100 snakes rattle suddenly erupt through the cavern. You have crossed into the territory that humanity was never meant to enter. The ear-splitting alarm pierces your eardrum and causes your ears to bleed. Your senses are overwhelmed and you cover your ears in vain. You cannot hear your own thoughts. Finally, the warning ends. You are left with the uncomfortable urge to flee. However, you know if you fled now, your actions would endanger all of humanity. Barely, bravely, or perhaps foolishly, you press onward. The Harbinger of Velasa is in the pursuit area, so now the Harbinger's back in. Find the enemy in the pursuit at the highest value spawn at the location where the beginning of the value. So that would be the thing that follows or the Harbinger. So we're going to pick the thing that follows because that's going to be easier. Bam, and he's going to automatically pursue Ursula. Alright, so we get a new agenda. The serpents have stirred up something much larger, more deadly than anything you have faced in your journey. Pale, sweating, and terrified, you scurry for an exit, any exit. After the third doom is placed on this agenda, find the enemy in the pursuit area, highest evade, spawn it. So we're going to start spawning enemies into this pursuit area right now. Whew. I'm glad we went this because this is starting to get interesting. So, Leo, you find a pit warden who goes in there. And you get another deep dark, so we can only find once an area. That's gonna hurt us even more. Alright, Leo, you first. So for flamethrower, I must be engaged. Okay. You know what, that's fine. We'll use one action to engage this thing. Then we're gonna spend one of our flamethrower to burn it alive. You get +4 for this attack. If this is successful, instead of its standard damage, you may assign 4 damage amongst all enemies. So, it only has 2 health, so it doesn't matter. Run up 2 actions. And this is a +4, so I'm good. Alright, just use my 2 decops. Auto fail. Does it retaliate? No. So, you know what? We'll just use both our beat cops. Boom, boom. Kill it. It's dead automatically. No test there. Let me put this back into Ursula's deck. Alright. So, we are going to use that. Could you help us with this? We're at -1. Yes. She'll use crack the case, or connect the dots, give you +2. She'll be up by 1. And then I'll use Mitch Brown to be up by 3. To get that last clue. Which is -1, which he does. He has 1 action left. He's going to use Expedition to explore, which he finds Cavern of Yoth, which is not connected, Steps of Yoth, which is connected. So we found the exit. Let's actually put this here, but not what we need. We need 6 clues. So we still have another action, so we're going to explore again. Nope. Nope. Bridge over Nakai gets +1 shot for each vengeance in. So that's only 2. That's not good. It's hoping for a lot more. Alright. Does it also go over there? No, it doesn't. I was hoping he would be able to grab one, but it's not going to be possible. Alright. Ursula. We are going to spend 3 to put down another Pathfinder. So you have 2 actions. Use both these actions, move 1, 2 for free. And you're going to go ahead, actually no. Move one of your Pathfinders. Oh crap, I was supposed to use Crack the Case when he did that. So she would get 4. So she should use that to get 4 resources because he got the last one here. Then she spends one of her other actions to put down field work. And then while our other last Pathfinder go over here, try to grab one. It's at 0. So so we have -1, so we get it. She has 1 action left. She's just gonna draw a card. Okay. Oh, and I forgot about Jake Williams about drawing. Oh well, doesn't matter. I don't need to do it. Because you may, when you reveal a location or put a new location, she didn't put any location into play, so it doesn't work. But it doesn't look like I may do it. I have to do it. But yeah, it doesn't do that. Alright. So I'll get 1 resource. Ursula, you get Call of the Unknown. I was wondering when that's going to show up. Leo, you get another flamethrower. How many cards do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just enough. These guys go back. Deep Dark goes away, thank goodness. Doom. Alright. Leo, you get Blathobia. +4. No, it's +5, so it's at 6. Or we take 2 horror. 6. It doesn't really matter if we do it or if we don't. Let's take the 2 horror anyway. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, so bam. Bam. Bam, auto fail. I take 2 horror, I'm just gonna put both of those on the beat cap. And then Ursula. I'm almost going through this deck. Okay, I don't mind if I lose this. Actually, I kind of do mind now that I think about it. Where's hers? This is getting so ridiculous. Let's play Guts. So she's at 5, 7. We're up by 4. Dang it. Okay, first time we ever got this one, but we don't want to move in this game. But yeah. Alright. And she draws a card. Manual dexterity. Alright, so I think we'll let Leo go first so we can get through this. Leo, you can go first. It has +2 for each vengeance point. So there's, since we're not in this, it's only at 2, so we're up by 1. We'll use this guy to be up by 2, and flamethrower to be up by 3. So I already have a flamethrower. +1, so we get it. We still need 2 more clues to get out down here. Alright, so you're going to use, oh, that was 1 action. You're going to use Expedition Journal to explore, which goes over the Caverns of Yoth. Where does that lead us? Does it go here? Nope. Put clues on equal to the number of depth levels. So 1, 2, 5, and +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of clues. Plenty of clues that we need. Alright, I have 3. I can go 1, 2, move back 2, and I'll have 1 action left. So he's going to go ahead and explore, which gives us, nope, we failed. Darn it. So he has 2 actions left, but can she get the rest of them? So she would move, get 1 free action. So yeah, he's going to use his last 2 actions to move back to the depths of Yoth. So that's the end of his actions. Alright, Ursula, you're going to use Call of the Unknown and move it over here. Use 1 of your Pathfinders to move over here, you get a free, and you use your field work to get a +2. So we got +1, we gain 1. Sweet. Alright. We're going to gain another 1 using 1 of your actions. And the Call of the Unknown doesn't work. -1, we still get it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did it. Pathfinder, 1 back. Action to go back. And end the game there. So we all draw a card. Leo, you get your very last card of Calling in Favors. And Leo, you get Crack the Case. Alright. So, we did it. We got 6 resources in there. I'm pretty sure that we need. And if this was standalone, you just keep going and going and going and see how far down you can go. It's probably one of the best standalones for a high score type of game. Put these back. Go to R2. So let's go to R2. Where's R2? Oh, there it is. Somehow, despite the odds stacked against you, you've reached your destination. The telltale red glow that enveloped you since you've entered Yoth recedes, replaced by the unperceivable inky darkness. The Nexus must be close. You can feel it. In your companion log, record, the Nexus is near. The Nexus is near. If the harbor entered play, blah blah blah, same thing. He is in play, but we didn't do damage to him at all. For every vengeance point, mark it, but I don't think we really need to worry about that anymore, because this is basically where it all comes up. Yig himself didn't even show up because we were so because we love the snake so much. Each investigator equals X victory for each card in display. Each visitor to the current depth level. Oh crap! Each visitor earns additional experience equal to the current depth level. So we have 6 plus this guy's 2 or 1, 2, so it's 8 experience. We get 8 experience. Now, before we start continuing, we are going to be playing the standalone adventures of the Guardians of the Abyss, which is 2 standalone, which are connected. We're not going to spend experience for that because we are not going to record anything there in that. or gaining experience there. We're just going to experience with our current decks. This is kind of like a what if scenarios almost. But yeah, after those last two, we'll go straight to the last one here, Shattered Aeons, which is going to be good. We're at the end of here, and then after that, after this campaign, we're going to do Dream Eaters because I haven't tried that yet, and then I want to go back and finish the Circle Undone. Try to do that because I only went halfway through it before I quit that one. So the Dream Eaters, I haven't done that before, so that's going to be a complete blind through. Also, by the way, the new standalones, the Guardians of the Abyss scenarios, are also going to be blind playthroughs. I've just heard how hard it is, and that's why I'm so scared to ever try it. And that's one of the reasons why we're not going to spend the experience or gain anything there. We're just going to experience it together. All right, thanks for watching. This has been a very good run. Oops. And I'll see you next time. I'm not sure what the scenario is called, but it's going to be the Guardians of the Abyss, one of those scenarios. See you later. Bye.